Hey, good morning, Arizona. We are having a lot of excitement over here. Scott, it was lovely knowing you. I very much enjoyed our working relationship, and I'll speak kindly of you from this point forward. Let me introduce you to Jesse Keller and Almond. Look at Almond, a canine handler, and Almond, the bomb-sniffing dog. And you guys are from Luke Air Force Base, so thank you so much for being here.
Welcome.
You are part of the team that's going to be taking part in this 9/11 tower climb. You've done it before. You're wearing your shirt from the last time. Tell me about how that experience goes for you guys.
So we actually didn't really know that Fighter Country Partnership was putting it on until we all showed up. But I used to be the kennel master for Luke. I got out and now I'm in the reserves as a firefighter. But we like to do a lot of events together. And when we got the opportunity, we're like, hey, we can pay respect for all the first responders that we lost during this tragic event. We decided, let's do it. And we wore some American Ranger panties, and then we wore a flak vest, and we brought our canine partners out, and we linked in with our fire departments and our PDs. And it was just a really neat opportunity to all work together and to do a leg day. And then we also carried our dogs at the last portion to give respect for Canine Cirrus was lost during that time frame. We had one canine die, and we actually had 300 canines come in for search and rescue, police, and therapy.
And you know, that's often a role that we don't talk about, right? But really integral in responding to a crisis like that. So that's a beautiful thing. So you look forward to this. It's a big bonding experience. Obviously, you get your workout in. You guys are all incredibly fit. Almond is a little sweetie, but how's Almond different from some of the other dogs we're going to see out here today?
So what I did is I brought some of my two-legged friends as well as our four-legged partners. And I have MCSO out here, DPS, and I have my teammates from Luke Air Force Base as well. And so what we heard is there was this guy here named Scott. That was like a bad guy, right? Yeah. So I asked my partner, since we were going to do the challenge, we want to make sure everything's safe before we do the challenge. So we decided to get one bad guy, and then we heard there was another bad guy.
Oh my!
So we are here to find the bad guys.
Okay, so I'm just going to stand behind you guys here, and I guess it's time, right?
I think so. John, are you ready to find the bad guy? Here.
Oh boy, I'm a little nervous, I have to say. That dog.
Down.
Oh no.
Oh, good. Leave it. Down.
That was a hit. That was a hit.
Good. Keep fighting him. Come on, Scott. What do you got? Can you lift him up? Get him off his feet. Down.
I'm trying to stand still.
Hold still, Scott.
I felt that, Jesse, from here. So how does this make all of the other dogs feel during this?
They all get a little excited.
Yeah.
It's like teamwork.
Okay.
They see one go, and
they want to go in after them, right? They want to
back
back up. They want to provide some backup.
Yeah. So I think we all work really well together. We all have the same idea.
He still wants me.
I do think the other bad guy's out there.
Where's
We
Javi?
want to bring the other bad guy in. He doesn't want to do it.
Don't do it, Javi.
He's hiding now because that was scary. Oh, there he goes. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's putting on. Oh, we got live action.
Oh, my goodness.
Against it.
Yeah, he tried to get out of this.
I saw him running.
Yeah.
It's the wrong color for Javi, so.
So, Jesse, what we saw demonstrated was exactly what the dog was supposed to do, right?
Yes. So what John did is he sent him on a control bite, so the dog will only respond to his handler's vocal commands. He sends him in for the bite. Now, what happened when they call him off, if the decoy, the bad guy's still moving, the dog's actually trained to stay on. So when we have decoys that don't really understand what happens, the dogs don't really quite understand when John does a call off or when he recalls the dog.
Okay.
So he was still having a lot of fun with Scott.
Oh, yes.
So the canines here,
Javi,
they're all
luck.
trained to tap whatever's given to them. So what we did is we set Scott up with an arm with an inside bite, and so that's what he went for, the first thing that he typically sees. So this is Rango. This is from the Air Force Base. We have Sergeant Cantrell biting Javi. Down. Now give him a good bite there. Missy. Down.
Come on, Javi, run from him.
Who said I was going to be knocked down? I'll take that money. I'll take that bet.
Good job.
Down. So if Javier would have started to cry like he really wanted to, would that have thrown the dog off in any way?
No,
or?
we actually like tears.
Oh, right.
So that was exactly what we were hoping for.
That would have been salting the meat like even more delicious. Hey, you two did a great job. I believe is there.
We've got one more.
One more.
Now this one might be a trained bad guy.
One more for who?
Okay.
So if we look outside, so a lot of canines are very alpha.
Yes.
And actually, they really have a hard time working with each other.
Oh, interesting.
But we actually all work together, and we make sure that the dog has to understand his tactic and what he needs to do. So we're
Okay.
actually going to pull our Air Force dog and our MCSO dog, and they're actually going to work together
Wow.
to take down the bad guy.
Okay.
And we have Zach from MCSO out here. You're going to see a little bit different decoying.
Okay.
Decoying is actually very, very important to us for the canines because, one, if you don't decoy right, you can jam their mouth. So this is all on building their bite.
Okay.
And we always want to make sure that the dog wins as
Okay.
we build them up. So there's a lot
So
of
they
different
have that
tactics that we do.
confidence?
Yes.
Okay.
And we try to make it as realistic as possible on what they're going to actually see on the outside for their job. So first we're going to send Lex. Stop. No. So he catches inside bite, goes down. So he's going to keep fighting him for a little bit. Oh, no, stop, please. No, ma'am. It's okay. So here he's showing that the dog won't come off the bite no matter what he does.
Okay.
So if he goes down, if he tries to hurt the dog, this dog is trained to stay on there. Now they sent the second dog, and Rango helped out by grabbing his other arm, and these dogs will stay on this person until told to come off by their handlers. Stop. Easy. It's okay, Mama. Down.
So how did he get this assignment, by the way? Who did he make mad?
He's the young one of
He's
the
the
group.
young one. Okay, this is a hazing ritual, but we won't call it that.
Yeah.
Well, this was really interesting to see. Thank you so much for
Oh, you're
coming,
very
guys.
welcome.
And
Thank you.
Our guys survived, even though they were a little bit nervous.
I think so.
The challenge, the stair climb. How do we find out more to support you, or can we still register for this?
You still can, yes.
Okay.
Register. The event itself takes place on Wednesday, so you
Okay.
can still register. Go to 9/11 Tower Challenge. Make sure it's Phoenix.
Yes.
There are 3, and we're definitely trying to show the support that Phoenix is going to take over this year.
Awesome.
So it's $40 to register. You can also sponsor teams, and so we're still looking for as many people as possible.
Oh, fantastic. Jesse, thank you. Almond, thank you. Total self-control.